Becoming a Widow by Judy Van Koyman. In the middle of July 2007, my life began to change. The direct sale company I worked part-time for closed its doors, and I was without a job. The following week, I was laid off from a position I held for 18 years with a major law firm in Boston. It was on that day that I adopted my new motto, "There is a reason for everything." A couple of weeks following my unemployment, the unexpected happened. My life really changed and my motto was set in place. My husband Van, who owned a major appliance repair company in our hometown, had been complaining off and on of a sore throat. However, he had now discovered a bump on his neck. Finally, I persuaded Van to make an appointment with the doctor. His doctor scheduled him for a biopsy, which resulted in a diagnosis of esophageal cancer. The prognosis was not good. The doctor could not give us a time span. However, if he was to undergo treatments, he had a 30% chance of being cured. Van and I spent the last month together, making him as comfortable as possible. My big guy gave up the fight on September 6, 2007, the same day that our oldest granddaughter, Samantha, turned 18. Samantha and her grandpa were very close, and Samantha said, "When we celebrate my birthday, we'll celebrate Grampy's life too." I was deeply grateful that Van did not suffer too much. I would not wish that on anyone. It was on that day that Van died that I adopted another motto, "Live each day to the fullest." One of the first sympathy cards I received was from Nancy Williams, the director of the Winthrop Senior Center. Nancy and her family were customer of my husband Van's repair service. Nancy's card really touched me, so I decided to go into the senior center and introduce myself. Nancy asked me if I wanted to start volunteering at the center. I was thinking about giving back to my little town, so I jumped at the chance to volunteer, and I've been volunteering on Wednesdays for the past 3 years, playing trivia with the seniors. That first day that I was introduced to Nancy Williams, I knew I had met a very special angel. Later, with my granddaughter Dana, we met the rest of the Williams family, and my Dana thinks of Nancy and her husband Jimmy as her extended aunt and uncle. I started working with another direct sale company with family products because I find that connecting and having that face-to-face time is important to me. Also, I've been working other part-time jobs, and I've started another home-based business as a personal assistant. In order to keep busy and occupied, I have joined some networking groups. Van would have been kicking my you-know-what if he saw me sitting around doing nothing after he died. I have not joined any support groups because I felt I did not need that particular help. However, that is a personal choice which some people who have lost a spouse may benefit from that type of help. Van and I owned a 2-family house and had a wonderful tenant for 20 years. Shortly after Van passed away, she moved for financial reasons into elderly housing. After she left, I hosted foreign exchange students who I enjoyed very much, but that didn't pay the mortgages. I tried renting the apartment once again, but to no avail. Now fast forward 2.5 years, it is time to sell the family home. Prospective buyers came and went, and then finally the right buyer came along, and they wanted me to stay and rent from them. They were a wonderful family and treated me the same. I did not make that much money from the sale of the house, which required a lot of renovation. I spent some of Van's belongings and have given some to family who requested some items. I donated his clothes and I gave away his tools to a friend who was in the same type of repair business. I purchased a new car all by myself because our car bit the dust, so to speak. It did not pass inspection and was denied a sticker. I paid a couple months' rent in advance to the new owners and paid some bills. Soon I was struggling with more bills and rent. I had depleted all my money market funds from my 401k that I received from the law firm that employed me. I have felt badly and embarrassed that I have not been able to keep up with the rent for my apartment. After all, I'm a business person. I wanted to stay in the house forever. However, it was not meant to be and was evicted. During this difficult process, I have had so many people offer to help me with different resources, etc. They have helped me get through this difficult time in my life. I really didn't know what to expect when I lost my husband. I woke up one morning 3 years ago and realized that now I was a widow. That sounds like such a horrible word, but it was a fact that would not change. We had wills, health proxy, and life insurances. However, because of some other health issues, I did not receive his life insurance money. Van and I did not have any children together, but I do have two wonderful granddaughters who are the love of my life, along with their mom. We have leaned on and supported each other. So what advice can I pass on to anyone finding themselves in a similar circumstance? First, make sure that you know the last wishes of your spouse, etc. Do not assume all of your medical or life insurance policies are in order. If you own your own home, protect your greatest asset. Don't rush into any major decisions. Families have good intentions, but only you decide what is best for you. Keep the lines of communication open between the friends you shared. Just because a partner has passed on does not mean those relationships cease. Continue to be active in your church. If you are a senior, think about joining AARP or a local senior center, where many resources are available for you. But my best advice to you is to follow my motto, live each day to the fullest. I'm excited to begin a new chapter in my life. I'm looking forward to where it may lead me, even though I still miss my big guy every day. I wrote this as a learning tool so it may help others in a similar situation. Thank you for watching.